Hello and welcome back to the channel where we discuss what is really going on in British politics. So today I want to show you two frankly shocking clips. I think that we're going to have a winter of strikes and protests and civil disobedience. I'll discuss why I think that and why I think the Conservatives think that, but first let's take a look.
Longer term, how do we get inflation down? We increase the supply of things, right? That's reasonably easy for us to grasp. Where do we have inflation? We have it in our labour market, which is why we need to get much tougher on welfare, because at the moment there are more people on unemployment benefit than there are job vacancies in the economy. That's not right. We need to be conservative about that. We need to reform welfare to get those people into work and ease some of those bottlenecks.
There is just so much wrong with this. I don't even know where to start. I will just list them out. Number one, only 29% of those on benefits are not working. Number two, wages have not kept up with inflation for a decade. Increasing the workforce will only lower wages more, heading into a cost of living crisis. People need to feed their families and heat their homes, and the supposed solution is to pay people less. Do you see how this serves one specific segment of society more than anyone else? Number three, do you notice that Conservatives never mention profits? Profits, which are accounting for 60% of inflation, while wages only account for 8% of inflation. Profits are the real source of inflation, but you won't hear it from him, and you won't hear it from any of the Conservative leadership candidates. They attack the poor first. They villainize those on benefits to turn the rest of the working class against them, to have the working class fighting against each other. And worse than that, they are condemning a large chunk into starvation. Number five, energy bills are set to triple. 13% of people in England are already in fuel poverty, and this is before the expected jump in fuel prices this winter. 25% in Scotland, and he wants to take even more away from them. So Conservative voters, his base that he is appealing to, can exploit low wages and insecure work. It's frankly disgusting. Number six, can we think of anything else that has caused there to be a shortage of workers? Anything else? You get a prize if you guessed Brexit. Brexit has caused a shortage of workers, which I'm pretty sure is the reason people voted for it in the first place. That was one of the main selling points that Conservatives used to fool the people into voting Leave. So they're going to ignore Brexit, ignore the worker shortage caused by Brexit, and blame it all on the benefit claimants. You see, it just makes no sense. It just makes no sense. Now, that was just the first clip. The second clip is from Liz Truss. Let's take a look.
And I was listening to you say that you want to get some of that 5 million people back into work. I would like you to help me deal with the following cases. I was trying to employ people to help in my business, and on 5 occasions I had people accepting jobs and then were told that they're part-time jobs, they can't afford to take them because they would lose their benefits more than I was able to pay them. Thank you.
Well, you make absolutely the right point, and this is my point about making the incentives in the benefit system work so people are better off when they take up jobs. And we made some changes because of COVID. COVID is now over. We now need to change the benefit system back, and we also need to more actively be encouraging people into work.
The benefit system is Spartan. People can barely survive. Universal Credit pays £350 per month for over 25s. Energy bills will be £300 a month by the end of the year. We are talking about a Dickensian level winter for the poorest quarter of this country. But this slumlord who is paying less than £350 a month for what sounds like insecure, degrading part-time hospitality jobs is worried about his own profit. Instead of having the decency to pay workers a fair living wage, he wants to exploit. I wish I was surprised to say she agreed with him and will cut benefits so that those 29% have to starve or work. Starve or work. That's the choice being laid out there. And a lot of these people can't work. And if they're working in jobs that pay less than universal credit, less than £350 a month for insecure jobs, during a cost of living crisis, during fuel poverty, that will be starvation for people that are working. It's crazy. This will lead to civil disobedience. They will be turning up the heat on the poorest in this country while cutting income tax under Liz Truss's plans and preventing any cut to corporation tax, which she has insulted Rishi for even suggesting. I think they both know that they are taking the piss, that there will be strikes as they order people to starve. Let's not sugarcoat it, that is exactly what they are doing. That's why they want to outlaw strikes and why they want to outlaw protests. And that's why they want to criminalise hating Britain. They know what's coming. So there it is, the Tory plot. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. I'll be posting regularly on what our politicians are up to. I'll be following this race closely. So please do subscribe and click the bell if you'd like to be notified of the next cock up.